Hello, welcome to the MK Dons Chelsea preview, part 1. I'm joined here in the studio by the wonderful Sophia. Say hello, Sophia.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you guys again.
Yep, and Sophia, we're here to talk about the upcoming FA Cup 5th round game this Sunday. How are you feeling about it? Quite positive off the back of the Arsenal result last weekend?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I think all Chelsea fans were still buzzing. It's been our one major sort of highlight this season. And to do the double over Arsenal away at the Emirates.
It's always good. It's always good to beat the Gooners.
So, of course, we're going to be going into this game or whatever game it was with an element of confidence.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think up against MK Dons, fellow strugglers in their league, their respective league. I think they're 20th, aren't they, at the moment?
So you could say they're equally struggling like we are in the league.
Well, let's not do ourselves too much of this service. We're 13th.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, you're right. Having a bit of a tough time domestically. Probably all eyes for them are on the FA Cup. You know, that's their one. I mean, they ain't going to win the FA Cup because Chelsea are. But again, they're in that kind of boat that we are, like damage limitations. Let's have a good cup run, and hopefully we're going to basically stamp that out this Sunday. Just did a little bit of research on, you know, who are the sort of movers and shakers we should be looking out for this weekend. It says Carl Baker is their top goal scorer with a huge 3.
3 goals.
a big fat 3. And Samir Carruthers is their kind of midfield maestro. He's the guy that sets up a lot of their goals. He's the top assist maker in their team. So two of those players maybe that we should be wary of keeping an eye on. But I think, Sophia, we really should be going into this match.
Oh, we should be bringing our youth in.
Yeah, we should be going with our youth and almost, without being too disrespectful, not worrying too much about our opposition. I think we should be going in this with a mind to absolutely do a job and do the business.
Yeah, and I also think the FA Cup's always very important for every team. It's the romantic football cup, so to speak. But I think especially this season, other than the Champions League, it's our only chance of silverware. So I think it is a lot more important to us perhaps this season just to kind of get some sort of reward, so to speak. But I think it's interesting that, you know...
And also, don't forget, when Hiddink came in last time, you know, taken over from a similarly tricky situation as an interim boss, we went on and won the FA Cup that year in 2009. So hopefully lightning will strike twice on that front.
But bring the Gus sort of positivity.
Yeah, Gus and
it's
his
interesting
magic.
because also, and obviously comment below, what is more important for a Chelsea fan? Is it having silverware at the end of the season or is it finishing higher in the table? You know, is it all about resting all the key players and saving them because we've got a really busy fixture coming up with West Brom, Watford. Sorry.
Gives a W.
Exactly. And then obviously Man U, the big one, Man U next weekend.
Yeah.
So is it more important to fans to finish higher up the table or to have silverware at the end of the season?
I think, can we say both?
Obviously,
can we come forth and win the FA Cup as well and the Champions League?
Well, listen, we've done it 2012. We won the FA Cup, the Champions League. We were having a terrible season. Knocked Spurs out of 4th spot, which was one of the sweetest parts of winning the Champions League.
Always good.
Maybe we can emulate that again.
Hopefully another good cup run domestically and in Europe. Right, we need to talk about the starting lineups who we think are going to face MK Dons this weekend. Just to give you a look, that's going to happen in part 2, so make sure you join us for that clip. The link will be below. But just a little flavour of it, where I'm coming from, it's got to be a game where we give some of the youth players a chance. I think we're playing against minor-ish opposition, and you know, if these kids don't get a chance this weekend, they're never going to get a game.
Of course, and I still think, you know, although we are away to MK Dons, so it's obviously not a home fixture. But I think all teams, it's the FA Cup, so they massively play up to the occasion. So I certainly think they're not to be underestimated. But I totally agree with you on bringing the youth. But I don't think we field a completely weakened team.
Absolutely not. No, we need
experience and you need.
Yeah, I think we need to be putting out a very strong 11. We've got to win it,
yeah,
basically.
Exactly.
Right, guys, join us for the Pick the Team, part 2, part of this preview, right now. Hello and welcome to the MK Dons Chelsea preview, Pick the Team, part 2, with me and Sophia.